And that's why when people say you're a hypocrite, yes, I am a hypocrite. Problem when you wanted advice. They weren't a problem when you wanted me to mod on your channel. They weren't a problem when you wanted a collab. Or you're a snake. You thought this whole time, but you were willing to put your feelings aside to get ahead on YouTube because I have this platform. Another thing that you sat on your public platform to thousands of people and lied about and said, I had a GoFundMe scam to go to Hawaii. I went and came back bigger.
Oh yeah.
I want to revisit early May to make sure I address something specific. In early May, I had tweeted out something regarding Chikara transformations. In that tweet, I was being petty, but I know I also crossed the line. Unfortunately, in that tweet, a lot of people took it as though I was threatening Chikara transformations by saying drag. That wasn't my intent, and for that, if Chikara took it that way, or if any of my viewers took it that way, I definitely apologize. Now, to the person that set all of this off, the gaining ground. Now, a few weeks back, the gaining ground started to tweet about merch from another creator. He was unhappy with it. It was his opinion. That's his opinion. For me, when I saw the merch, I laughed and I kept it pushing. Would I do it personally? No. But at the same time, would that content creator use their mugshot on merch? Probably not. So maybe we just are different in that way, which is fine. I support that creator. I like that creator's content. If that merch wasn't for some people, they have every right to voice it, as he did. Where things started to go downhill is when he was upset that the bigger channels were not speaking on it. I don't think he fully understood that maybe we didn't care enough to speak on it. It's someone's merch. I've seriously had it. It's one thing to make playful jabs at each other, stupid memes of the girls, but doxing kids, excusing doxing kids, making a series of potentially racially loaded insults, and then suicide baiting after, picking fights for nearly a week straight, nah. But let's focus on another lie that he decided to tell on his platform. Callie had tweeted out a screen grab from his public Periscope account. It's a social media account. It is public. I viewed it myself. He tried to connect that video to his docs that was later tweeted out. If you're going to accuse Callie or myself with being involved with your docs, you need to show proof. If you are sticking to the video clip that she tweeted out, trying to say that must be the reason you got doxxed later on, that's incorrect. I'm the one who gave her that clip. And in that clip, you tried to excuse it away saying that's from 4 years ago. It's actually from 2 years ago. Since then, you've deleted it, of course. However, someone has already uploaded it to YouTube. No, it's not me. No, I don't know the person, but as I've said before, the internet is forever. Box in every single video. I didn't notice the email in that moment because I tend to check my business email like once a month. However, later on, I did see the email. Greetings, Charlie. Your live stream gave me life today. You should go live more often. Your idea of paying for training/nutrition for some of your subs is amazing. You're really giving back to your supporters and it's awesome. I've mentioned before, I'm right over in his city. If you're ever interested in a collab or you need help with that giveaway, let me know. Outside of reactions, we are both on the same journey. Hope to hear from you. Much love. That's not an email that I would receive from someone who doesn't like what I've been saying. This and that, so I explained it to her. Unfortunately, I kept defending him for so long, it did hurt Callie. And I understand now, I understood that day when she explained it to me, why it hurt her. That video was made about Callie while Callie was defending me. And here she is hurt, and I'm defending another creator that I technically didn't know, I was just a fan of. And I didn't want her to have a problem with him. I didn't want her to dislike him. And one of the reasons I really didn't want her to dislike him is because I knew later on he'd be on my channel. But also, if I'm being honest, part of it was me being selfish because I didn't want her to dislike a creator that's probably about to have a lot of time on my channel. I didn't want that tension because Callie's my friend. That the language that I use, I'm vile. I talk down on these people. I'm this horrible person. I'm not an altar boy without mugshots.
Unfortunately for her, I'm an altar boy. I pay my rent. I pay both my mortgages, 2 mortgages, correct. I pay my car bills. I pay my insurance. Never been arrested.
See, my mugshots weren't a problem when you wanted advice. They weren't a problem when you wanted me to mod on your channel. They weren't a problem when you wanted a collab. So all these things that you've been throwing out there to bait me into having an online feud, they were never a problem. Even when it came down to your docs and that tweet was sent out, someone tweeted you telling you, Callie could not have anything to do with this because she's been on live stream for the past 20 minutes. And instead of saying, oh, well, okay, maybe she didn't have anything to do with this, but this is still wrong. You doubled down and went on live stream to say she had something to do with it. If Callie had something to do with it, if I had something to do with it, please prove it. Another thing that you sat on your public platform to thousands of people and lied about and said, I had a GoFundMe scam to go to Hawaii. I went and came back bigger. Let's address that GoFundMe.
Oh, Raven, that money's going to charity, okay? I don't create fake GoFundMes to lose weight in Hawaii and come back bigger. Stop talking to me like I'm Charlie Gold. I am almost 40 into success.
That GoFundMe that I had to go to Hawaii wasn't just a trip to go to Hawaii. Scam. I thought you were a big boy that do big boy things.
So this is gonna be short. I wanted this documented because I'm documenting things in case people can smell where this is going. Things are getting documented because I play big boy games. I don't play social media games. I play big boy games. Because while you have no character, I have one that I'm willing to fight for. And I'm gonna fight for it, sweetheart. Oh, he's so manic. Yeah. You can use that as your defense. He's so manic. Look at all these receipts.
Then you would know this is false. You would know this is defamation. Now me, am I gonna go off and sue someone over this stupid YouTube drama? No. But the great thing is, if for some reason I change my mind within the next 2 years, I have the option YouTube drama. But do I have the option over the next 2 years based on the state of Florida? If for some reason his words financially impact me over the next 2 years, I do. This all started based on the notion that the language that I use, how vile and toxic that I am. That's not the case. The main creators who are behind what's happened over the last few weeks, they don't have a problem about what's being said and the words being used. They have a problem with who it's coming from. Because if they had a problem with the words being used, you would be calling out the Kate Winslet channel as well. The main reason I didn't stick to my weigh-ins, even though Amberlynn did not acknowledge the challenge whatsoever, it's because when my weight started to slow down, I started to panic. I always in my mind had the idea that if Amberlynn stuck to this, I'm gonna lose. She didn't accept the challenge, so I mean, kind of helped me a little bit. But if she had accepted the challenge, I would have lost.
Sure, Jan.
I'm not 300 pounds. I'm not 310. I'm under 300 pounds. So when I weigh in, what, a couple of weeks, first week of July? Yeah, it'll be a couple of weeks. It will show that. But for Chikara transformations, for that tweet specifically, I apologize. However, Chikara knows the real reason behind that tweet. Chikara knows that her messiness happens in comment sections, not in front of the camera. And that's what I was trying to point out, but it didn't matter. It got lost. The message got lost. But Chikara transformations is a lot messier than she allows her audience to see. And if you guys want some extra footage, you have some more time on your hands, you're still in quarantine, one of the people that unfortunately the Gaining Ground was conspiring with, now she's an interesting character. I will say that. I don't even think you really need to listen to the video, because the video itself was her defending herself, saying that she never asked the Gaining Ground to promote her channel or something like that. The important part of the video is the fact that she spent the video sharing the DMs between the Gaining Ground to try to prove that she didn't ask for this favor from the Gaining Ground. But what it revealed is even more obsession that the Gaining Ground has with me. There's 2, maybe 3 videos, I forgot. I'll link them below.